And welcome back to another episode of Untitled Uncensored.
I thought the entire time you were recording.
I'm Speedy.
So you weren't recording back then?
I'm recording now.
Okay, well I'm Kumar.
I'm ready.
Speak loud.
I find it interesting how you have to like open your hands every time you say that, but no one can see you.
Because his hands are grabbing something else.
I love how you went straight there. Alright,
Two minds think alike.
We're gonna ramble.
Wait, no, there's a
for
saying.
the next 20 minutes.
Great minds think alike.
I don't think like nobody.
That's a problem then. See? Great minds think
It's good
alike.
to think like people, but think beyond people.
What people think.
Yeah. Like, think further than most people do.
I mean, that's...
In anything. Because otherwise, you're never going to discover anything. You have to push the envelope in some way.
Push the
Always.
envelope?
Yeah.
Kumar doesn't do that.
No, I don't like envelopes.
If you want,
I like
if you want to be
emails.
somebody, okay, and I'm only saying if that's your ambition, which most people's ambition is to like be somebody, be remembered, or be significant. It's not my personal goal particularly, but I think it's very common.
I'm sure it is very common.
Actually,
Too bad a lot of people don't accomplish it. Because usually they can't. Or they just give up
No, life
because it's too
catches
much
up.
work.
Life catches up to you.
Or you just don't take the fucking effort.
I think you just need to enjoy life as it comes. It's an experience.
But it depends
It's
on
about
if
the
you want to
journey.
be remembered and shit.
It's about the journey. Just enjoy the journey.
Yeah, because the destination sucks.
Yeah, the destination does suck.
The destination is
No, it's gone. Are you kidding me? That sucks.
that's what I see.
Actually, no, like...
Then
see-
again, it's also good because... How do I explain it? Because there won't be anything.
Do you want to be
It
remembered?
cannot suck if you can't.
I don't really
feel.
care to be remembered really that much. I want to be part of a movement that like does something, but I don't need to be one of like the
Remembered
like,
as the
key
special
members.
person.
The guy running the movement.
No, because that's not how things work.
That's
It's
humble.
not- Yeah.
That's humble of you.
Thanks, dude.
Too bad a lot of people aren't like that. They gotta...
I don't care if I'm
Gotta
remembered
step
or
up.
not. Frankly, I'm just another guy.
Huh?
Frankly, I'm just another human on Earth with another how many?
I think
billion?
you know what. If I think about it like a lot, I think that I'm kind of sad because maybe I had more potential if I was born a little bit different. If I was born with different like aspirations, maybe I could have done something.
Or you were born, with a silver spoon in your mouth.
You're only
encrusted with
like what,
diamonds.
22, 21, 20... Dude, you got like so much time left.
I know, but the problem is when you get older, either you just don't have the drive. I was gonna say ambition, but I'm not sure if that's the right
I
word.
don't know. I feel like I feel like my father's generation, they are some super extremely dedicated individuals.
Now look where they got. It's nice.
I
but
think they're dedicated at working.
No,
the
they're
system,
super
though.
dedicated to their jobs. Like my dad, he's been working in the same place for 24 years,
brainwashed.
and he's never been moved up the
Yeah.
chain.
But
up
then
until
they
recently.
sweep their
Isn't that
pensions
a
out
bad-
from under their feet,
Yeah,
and
but
then they crash the housing market on them.
no,
and
but
then they're part of the system. They buy into the system, and then they get screwed over underneath. You know what I'm trying to say? That's
Too
the
many
problem.
words.
yeah.
Wait, did you agree to me or Randy?
I'm trying to say okay, so
Randy.
if you buy into the system that they're proposing, where you work hard for 20 some years, you get a pension and whatever, but oftentimes they'll end up screwing you over at the end.
Yep. Welcome to.
That's the way it
world.
works, right? So that's why I'm saying buying in that system isn't always beneficial, and it's kind of we need to change that system because there's a lot of
Well, it's not gonna happen because the people in charge are the ones who want to keep all the money.
happen.
It's not,
gonna
okay?
happen. Then it's not
See,
gonna
the
happen.
problem. Okay,
If you say it's not gonna happen,
take
you're
it
not
into
gonna
perspective
make it.
when
You're
you're
not
the
gonna
guy
make it.
running things and you're a selfish prick because most of the people who are in charge of things are selfish pricks.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
we need to change. That's why we need to change the system.
So they just promise shit, and not only that, sometimes they actually
That's
don't
why
have
you
the
get money,
funds
but
because they were
you
selfish
got
pricks
money
at the.
out of politics.
I feel like I feel like you guys are talking about politics now, and I'm not
Yeah.
very fond about talking about politics
Well, welcome to the world.
because it's the same cycle over and over and over and over and
Yeah,
over.
it's
again.
run by selfish
well,
pricks.
kind of. But I mean,
Helps people
it's still
know
something.
what's
I mean,
going
out of
on.
Kumar's mouth, it'll be the same thing over and over and over
Yeah,
again.
I'm bad at explaining things, so I gotta repeat myself until
You gotta watch more Bernie Sanders.
I should.
You gotta just start studying up. You just gotta start repeating his tagline.
Yeah,
You would be
yeah.
great at it because you could just be, we need to get the money out of politics. We need to break up the big banks.
Yeah,
Just start doing the hand gestures. You like the
Yeah.
hand gestures.
I could do that.
Do an impersonation.
I can't. I don't
Yeah,
watch
be
it.
an actor, dude.
Have you guys seen who was it? Who was it? What was his name?
I can't do impressions.
There was one politician who he would ask people to clap after he'd say something.
Why?
Oh, that was
Who was that?
What?
Something Cruz.
Oh, it was no.
Tom
It,
Cruise?
no. It was Jeb Bush.
What?
Yeah.
Jeb Bush.
He was like, please, someone please clap.
Please clap.
Wait,
he,
why?
He said
At his
something. He
rallies.
finished a statement that was supposed to and people were supposed to clap, but nobody clapped. And then he was like, "Please clap."
So that everyone clapped. It was so
It's
fun.
kind of sad.
Yeah.
No, okay. Was there any significance to that?
I mean, I
It
just
was
found it
just
funny.
kind of
Oh, okay.
embarrassing.
Yeah, poor guy, kind of. Or he just had a really
Yeah.
bad point and nobody gave a shit.
I mean, yeah.
I think.
That's probably what it means if nobody
Can
claps.
you believe though?
Imagine if I became prime minister, though.
Prime Minister of what?
Canada.
Oh, I thought you liked the couch.
Because I could actually do that.
And be good at it.
Dude, I think you'd
I
have to
don't
be
know.
born with.
You'd probably give in to temptation.
I'd have Randy. I'd have Randy
Give you a
as my
sexy
right.
secretary.
Okay,
who
just
would
take
just
this
push
into context.
papers.
Who is our prime minister right now? The son of who?
Pierre Trudeau.
Pierre Trudeau, one of the most legendary Canadian politicians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So think about that.
You gotta.
That's how politics works these days.
But
family.
I mean, for him it was.
He had,
Yeah,
well,
he
then
grew up
he
in
also
a
had.
pretty face.
He didn't have much
he grew-
competition.
He grew up
'cause-
in that, but Pierre Trudeau,
And he was the
He
better
really-
option against a worse
option.
Yeah.
But I mean, he was. I mean, going back to Pierre Trudeau, he's the one who really changed Canada's society.
Yeah, and welcome to every prime minister after that.
Well, see,
Make it go backwards.
Well, see, what Pierre Trudeau did was he was the one who made sure everyone's rights were accepted. He made sure he's also the one who really fought for immigrants as a whole, because without he noticed that Canada's economy wasn't growing because they didn't have enough workers. So he's the one who said, "Yo, let's let in all these people. Just let them all in." And
Skilled workers?
yeah,
That's
no,
what
he
they
got
do.
he got in a bunch of immigrants into the country, and Canada's economy grew.
Okay, that's good, but everything's going backwards after that.
Well,
yeah.
because I think it's we only take in what is it 100,000 people a year? No, 200,000 people.
I
A year?
thought it would be because
You
the
know-
prime ministers are corrupt as
Yeah,
fuck.
do you guys want to get more current? You guys want to talk about that Brexit thing?
Oh, that was dumb.
Oh, the
They
European-
should not have done that.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you guys see
you
that?
hear?
Did you guys see that mime where the only time London can leave the Euros two times in 1 week?
Wait, what happened?
Because you know how there's a Euro Cup,
Euro Cup?
the soccer.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, they got eliminated, and they also left the European Union, so twice that they can leave the Euros in 1 week.
Okay. I don't watch soccer. That's soccer, right? The Euro Cup.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean football. I don't
Yo,
watch
and
football.
Messi apparently is retiring. So sad.
Wait, who is?
Messi,
Who's that?
one of the greatest soccer players of our time. Just,
Oh, I don't watch football.
no, you just suck.
I don't watch baseball.
Fuck.
Do you watch soccer, Randy?
He doesn't watch cricket.
You guys heard.
He does watch rugby though, which is football, not soccer. Or is it soccer? 'Cause
Guys,
it's football.
I guess it's because I'm lying.
Racist. Pointing out your race. It's racist.
I said lion. I'm talking about
You're a
Mexico
lion?
and down.
Are you
Yeah,
trying to
racist.
liken yourself to a lion?
Yeah. Are you? Trying to link yourself to a race? That's racist. Even if it's true, it's racist.
I mean, but every lion knows that soccer's in our.
yeah, that's racist.
But
That's
this is a well-known fact.
Yeah, well, it doesn't change the fact that it's racist.
Okay,
Like saying
fine.
every Asian Every Chinese person has squinted eyes. It's true. Well, actually, like,
Hey, is it
yeah.
the way that,
Go
like,
to
you
China.
know, as Canadians, that hockey is part of our culture?
Yeah, exactly. That's also racist, but it's true. But
It's
no.
true. It's part of our culture, but you don't have to take part in every part of your culture.
No,
Yeah,
I know,
but it's
but
still
like,
racist.
I
That's
mean,
what I'm
but like,
saying.
I mean, as a general population, we all like are obsessed with it.
Yeah, that's racist.
Like Canadians are obsessed with hockey.
Yes, that's racist. That's kind of what the definition of racist is. It's just describing something, describing a part of a race or like a general
I'm
group
sorry
of
you're offended
people.
for my race.
But you can also
Kumar.
say like
something I
you
can
can
do
also
about it.
change like racist to like sexist too. Like how I don't know. You can say like all males have a penis. There you go. That's technically sexist because you're describing a certain.
Isn't that what makes you
Whoa,
a male?
dude.
Yeah, exactly.
That-
Yeah, but it's still
that's
sexist.
So it's like, yeah, it's like Wow, you're getting really into like deep.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
wait, no, there's more than two genders. Don't forget that.
Yeah,
There's like
that's
at
not-
least
I
seven.
know, but you know what I mean. That's
That was
the
also a
definition.
joke. That was
But
a
that's
joke.
a
There's, like-
definition of a male, though.
I know, but it's still sexist. That's the thing. That's kind of what it means.
That's how you check if it's a boy or a girl or
I
whatever.
know, but see, that's also sexist because there's more than two genders, man.
I think it's
There's
a
male,
gender.
there's female, there's hermaphrodites.
I think there's a
there's
difference between your
transgender, there's
biological gender, though.
there's transvestites.
Have you guys seen that? Have you guys seen that meme on Facebook where it's like Titanic in 2016, women and children first, and there's
yeah.
like his mouth wide open. He's like, "Did you just assume my gender?"
Yeah.
It's like so funny in the comments.
I know,
below. They're
I
like,
saw
"Oh
that.
my gosh, everyone would have drowned."
Yeah, yo. Well, yeah, that's 2016 for you.
Yeah.
Sad.
2016.
Yeah.
Fucking in 2016.
I
Why
can't
do we
believe all
need to
this
have?
dumb
Why do we
shit.
need to just like randomly pump women into parliament?
Should
'Cause
we or
it's
shouldn't we?
2016.
I don't know.
That was Justin Trudeau's.
Pump more.
Recently.
Well, more like you should do
They
it on
just,
their
like, they just-
qualifications. not
Yeah,
because they
yeah.
have a
No, they're
vagina
just
or not.
artificially.
Just put them in.
We need 50-50. I don't care who it is. You can hire a hobo on the street.
There you go.
As long as she's
You got the parts. You got the job.
like no, but like seriously.
I know. Well, that's the
You know
world
what
we
I'm
live
saying,
in right now.
I mean, but
first world we live
I mean,
in.
but there's more diverse.
But
Like,
it's
I mean,
better than Harper.
I
Like,
mean,
that's
but
the
I
funny
mean,
part.
but I mean, his cabinet is like composed of a lot of different individuals, and when it comes to making like certain decisions, there's more individuality in them.
Dude, that still doesn't mean they're qualified at all.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that they're
So like, here you go.
More-
Just go to China, take one guy, doesn't matter. Go to India, take one guy, doesn't matter. It has to be a woman because you have to make it equal. One Asian guy, one Indian woman, and just keep on going to every country until you got 50-50, and there you go. You got diversity and like sex diversity, I guess, gender diversity. Doesn't matter what the situation is. Just put them on the table.
Isn't it really interesting how there's 50-50 of genders?
There isn't actually. There's more guys
Pretty
than
close.
girls.
No, there's not.
Well, oh wait,
There's no
more
women.
like at the
No,
start.
no.
At the start, because more like there's studies on this how more males are born than females.
actually.
But as time goes on, the
in
guys
China,
die more
in
often.
China, there's more men than female.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Up until
Because
recently.
males are more important to them.
Well, because it's all about the last name, right? And
Yeah,
on-
yeah,
You
that's
can
what I'm
only
saying.
have one. You can only have one.
It's
child.
also the same
Yeah.
for
Wait, what
I'd
do
say
you do if
Japan.
there's like? What do you do if there's like twins though?
what? There's one girl and one guy.
No,
or
I mean
both
like
girls?
in China when they had that only one child.
Oh,
law,
that doesn't exist anymore.
And they have.
It's-
Oh,
no,
I
it
know,
doesn't
but like,
exist.
but when they did, do they like? Pick
Oh
it?
no, they don't give a shit. They would still keep them both, unless maybe one's a female. They put it up for adoption if they're sexist, which most of them are, because you know.
Wow.
Well, welcome to
Well,
the
they
world.
but
we
I know,
live
but they
in.
had to get rid of that because apparently their population wasn't growing, and they had way too many old people. So like,
Or they just did it because the population was still growing, and they realized
No,
that
and-
nobody gave a shit about the law because like
are
the
you
law doesn't
serious
really do
right
much.
What?
I mean, we're just discussing. You're there like clipping your nails.
Priorities.
Can anyone hear it? Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
You could see.
Hey, to all 5 of you who are listening right now, I am very sorry, and I really apologize for your listening experience. Just want to say that.
Oh, I thought you were gonna continue clipping. Are you gonna continue clipping your nails? Just slowly knob
I
down.
might finish this nail.
Because you got to do the sides of the nails because they
Oh god.
get it. Well, not itchy, like they hurt.
You can't do too
Like
far
your
on
like
something.
you're scraping your finger against the nail to see how, cut it is. You gotta cut from the edges. So it's not pointy. That's what weird. You don't cut your nails right then.
I love this side tangent that we're going on right now.
Yeah, the clip of your nails. That's important, man.
Don't
forget your toenails, too. Gets gross.
Are you being racist about it?
Toenails? No.
Nails.
Everyone has toenails. Oh, wait,
Why
that's
do you know
racist.
so much about
That's
nails?
racist. Because I have nails. Yeah, probably. Oh, wait, what about the people who don't have nails? Is that nailless, what's the word? Discriminant? Or like insensitive. There we go. That's what the word is.
The fuck are you doing?
Nailless insensitive. Just like gender insensitive or something. I don't know.
You're just
Discriminate.
You're just
saying words.
straws right now.
Just saying big words.
See, this is what Speedy's talking about when he says like you just like spew like a can.
Because I don't know how to explain things. Give me a day and I'll write like a good ass speech and I'll read it word
This
for word.
isn't like an open forum where you can write speeches and.
I'm not gonna do it on a goddamn forum.
You
I
can
ain't
do
that.
No,
Like,
do that as part of our.
well, we have a word. We have word limits. Actually,
Yeah.
letter limits.
Okay,
On
you know
Twitter.
what? Here's what you can do. You know what? You can
Ugh.
can label them part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4.
Yeah, like anyone's gonna read them. Maybe me. Because I have to read it. So I don't look dumb when I, spelling mistakes.
Alright.
Fucking autocorrect.
Yo, I hate autocorrect when you're texting someone and it changes it.
Dude, that's happened to me enough. And I've only had service for like
I can't remember who it was. Like, I was texting someone who was like 10 years older than me, and like, I'm like, because they were telling me something like, you're only 10 years older than me, but autocorrect changed to 10 because I put 12 into 2. I put L in like a 2, and it autocorrected it into 2. And then she's like, yo, she's like, 10's a lot more than 2.
It is a lot more than 2.
I mean,
A
that
plus.
was autocorrect. I'm so sorry.
She gets marks for getting math right.
I mean, it was funny.
She knows her identities.
Do you know your identity?
My identities or math identities?
Your identity.
I'm bad at math identities.
I
Fuck
mean,
that.
your personal identity.
What are you talking about? Math identity.
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, you don't know your math identities?
No.
I don't either. Get a math textbook. Get your shit together. That shit's important. That's what we're gonna have to do when we have to do our taxes. We have to do all these stupid sine, cos, and tan identities.
I know those. Those are easy. What are you
Those are
talking
not.
about? That's not
I'm-
for taxes. Are you fucking?
It was a joke, you dumb shit. How it's so irrelevant.
Oh man.
I'm still waiting to use what's it called? Algebra. I'm still waiting to use that in real life.
You never will.
Yeah, exactly.
I
It's kind of painful.
I literally had one of my math teachers. I'll never forget. We were doing like, what was it? Yeah, algebra, like the cosine on, and he's like writing up on the board. He's like, "Can someone tell me when you'll ever use this in real life?" And this one kid at the back of the class was just like, "Never." And he's like, "You're passing my course no matter what happens. I want you to know that."
I feel like
And
he's
he just-
sarcastic.
I
but
mean, that
he could
guy.
be completely honest.
I mean, it was like the most legit. He was the most like honest math teacher I've ever had.
Good.
We'd be like learning about quadratics, and he'd be like, "You'll never use this in real life. Let's be honest, guys."
Yeah.
He's like, unless you become a math teacher like me, you'll never
Yeah,
use
welcome to English majors.
It
Yeah.
was so funny. Oh man.
This is true.
Well, yeah. Computers do it. That's
I think
it,
it's
done.
good. I think it's a good exercise though, mentally.
Not if you get fucking marked on it and your whole life depends on math.
Or
Do you
just-
know how
just
important
to
it
try
is just
and
to
learn
get in a course without math?
No, not
I was
just
so
trying to do
disappointed
well,
when like the
just
amount of the amount of
what
math
you're
I
doing
did
to try and
in
do
grade
it.
12 to get into this program that we are in. Oh, that you are in.
Yeah, we are in.
We
Don't
are.
be a dick.
We are in
Discriminating.
that, and like the amount of math I did in the math course at the beginning of the program was a joke.
I
It
know.
was literally. I
know.
felt like I went back to grade 9.
Like, I won't lie, you won't use that. Like,
I
how
felt like I went back.
complicated of
It
math
was
you will
so.
do.
It was so simple. I didn't do any. Like I didn't. Like he's like, do this for homework and we'll have a quiz on it tomorrow. I'd show up like I hadn't done any of it.
It's funny,
Ace
man.
it.
Plus, you can like Google everything if you really have trouble with the coding.
Dude, there was
stuff.
like
just fucking
there was-
Google it.
there
and
was
just copy paste.
What was there was
Dude,
like
I don't know.
there was this one student on like in like the class. She was really bad at math, clearly, because she had an app on her phone that would calculate the equation for her, like and step by step.
Alpha, probably.
I don't even remember. It's like a camera app where like it takes a picture of the equation and then it calculates it.
Oh my god, that's next level.
They might have that for
Wolf app or
If
something.
we have the roll for about that.
I think it's like photo math or something like that. I can't remember.
Photo math?
What the fuck?
I don't know. I guess that's new.
But
Wait,
like-
when was this?
This is like first semester.
Oh,
Of
it's be
college?
like easier
Yeah.
harder equations.
Well,
And it was
lucky
funny
her.
because he would let us use our phones as calculators for like the quizzes and stuff because no one owned a calculator.
Oh, what a lucky bitch.
So she
I
was just
didn't-
taking
I didn't
pictures
get
of
that.
like everything and then writing it out
I
off
had to
her
do
phone.
math. I got beaten by bamboo straw because of how I didn't know what a cosine was. Like Asian words. Asian. You gotta do this.
Well, it'd be really hard to.
Yeah,
like,
look who's
learn.
being racist
Can't-
against his
can't
own race.
understand.
How do like people in other languages describe sine and cos and tan?
I don't know.
They
Just-
say
They can't pronounce it properly,
thing?
so you never understand it. No, it's probably the same.
they say it the same way because it's Latin. Tangent and like cosine, all that stuff. It's all Latin,
Yeah,
so they say it the same way.
they say the same way.
Like
I don't
for
know.
for example, like in Mexico, like
So they
where my
listen
dad
and
he
it's
explains
so
it. He's
interesting.
like, yeah, tan, cosine, and like all that stuff. I'm like,
So
so
you're
you're
speaking Spanish the entire time and
Yeah.
you say cos.
yeah. Oh no, they say cos.
Oh, I got confused.
They just like,
No,
I
that's-
got
sounds
confused. You have to say
sick. That
cos,
sounds
not
pretty sick.
cos.
Cos.
Or how'd you say it? Because there was a partial.
And
I
tan is
say
tan.
sine.
I don't know.
Seen.
No, I think they say it the same way.
Oh.
But like, I mean, there's just certain things that they change or they tweak. They pronounce it like if it were Spanish, but it's not. So
Yeah.
Math.
it's like my dad. He was teaching me how they used to like, because like way back they were teaching him English. Like I mean, way back, but like this was like beginner English, like to the point where like it's not even English. That the teacher teaching didn't even know English. That's how bad it was.
Wait, the
There was a
teacher
civil war
didn't
going
know-
on at the time. Okay.
Whoa, the teacher didn't know English,
Yeah.
and the teacher got a job. Wow, different times.
There was a civil war going on at the time. The country was in this, Anyway, but like he remembers telling me how like he remembers, and he was telling me how like when he learned how to say tomato. But the issue was is that everyone was reading it in Spanish, not in like the sounds of English letters. They're reading like so tomato in Spanish. If you were to read it as if it were Spanish, it's tomatoy,
Tematoy.
tomatoy.
It's like playing with my toy.
That doesn't even sound like Spanish or English. It's like this new hybrid of something in between because in Spanish, tomato is tomate.
Tomati? Or tomato?
We'll work on it later. Anyway, but like, and that's how he learned. He remembers the basis of English. That's the first time he was ever exposed to English.
And it was wrong.
It was horrible. All right. On that note, we're running out of time.
Just like our lives. Nah.
You're all dying.
Yeah, we are all dying. Slowly.
Treat everyone good, guys.
Every day.
Let's enjoy every moment.
Can't enjoy that without money.
Oh my God, Charles.
Well, you can't.
It's
Try
been-
to enjoy life without
Kumar,
money.
it's been 3
Yeah,
weeks. You still don't have a job. Come
You need
on.
to get like some sort of sugar moment. You need to like start.
I need
working
candy.
out.
Some guy has to come up with me like $100 bill and like escort me to a dollar store. Or
All right,
like a candy store.
let's
I don't
end
care if
this.
it's a pedophile.
Are we-
Just candy.
Are we gonna end it?
I
here?
won't go in the truck though, unless the candy's in the truck.
All right, bye.
Maybe
Oh,
I'll
no.
use my kung fu, my Asian kung fu skills that you were all thinking about, you bunch of racist pricks.
All right.
And
well,
like maybe like beat the shit out of him while eating the candy, because I got skill.
Can I end the podcast now? Is that
I don't
okay
know.
with you, Kumar?
Can you?
Yeah, I'm gonna end.
Can you?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Well, I don't like. I can't tell you what to do.
All right.
I ain't
bye.
your dad.
Bye, everybody.
Later.
Yeah. Later, tater.